to Dynasty Mode. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off your EA Sports College Football 26 coaching journey. First, select whether you want to play single-player or multi-user. A multi-user dynasty is where you can invite your friends and also import your own custom-created schools through Team Builder. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Gamecocks will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Tulane's offense will get the first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. The give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tulane. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Back to throw, it's Huff. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Once he got some room, it was over. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that throw.
Takes the handoff. It's McClure. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Well, it's plays like that. This offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Back to pass, it's Huff. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got him downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Gamecocks are on the move. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Sharp. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Grab behind the line. It's McClure. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Dropping back, it's Newton. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. On the run, it's Sharp. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. To the ground, he's got it again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try the run. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to Thwo. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
To the ground with the back. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Huff. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this running thing doesn't seem to be working. It looks like they're going to have to throw it, but as we know, David, these windows down here, man, they are tight.
Super tight. I think you still got the QB that you can move. You can change the launch point. Try to do something to get guys moving one way. Take advantage going the other direction.
We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try to pass their way in.
get down here in the red zone, when you get close to the end zone, and you get gold in those situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Cooks. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Scanning the field, it's Newton. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Card in the backfield. It's McClure. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. He breaks the tackle. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Nice move there. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll keep it himself. Makes his man miss. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the ground, it's McClure. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to pass, it's Newton. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Green Wave! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it down the right side. Gets it into the end zone, but there is a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan is currently ahead in this one in a jam-packed big house, but it's been close so far. They're up by 4 over Notre Dame. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Buzz?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Runs for the tackle. Turning it on. Picks up the first down, still moving. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
That is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Back to pass, it's Huff. Grabbed over the middle, it's Tompkins. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 20. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. The official says no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Still on his feet. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Bringing the heat. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets past the marker. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Greenway.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback.
He wants to go deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that, they're taking deep shots way down the field.
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air. It's Newton. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking downfield very late in the half. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got a man in the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Here's the heat. Heaves it on the run. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. This time on target. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught with the sticks. It's Clark. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Huff. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They've got the screen set up. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They'll try to add another to their lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Coates. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Newton. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. There's the pressure. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They go to the ground. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Slings it downfield. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Dwayne comes to the line, lots of work to do on third down. Looking for a man, it's Newton. Fires left. That's caught, it's McClure. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. New set of downs after the completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores. In fact, he tosses one high and deep down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Albert. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He might want another play. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Lost a throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Albert. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Finds his tight end. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to scramble. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Quarterback just threw that one wide. Might have been bothered that the defender was going to try to undercut that route and pick it off.
Yeah, and those out routes, remember, you're throwing all the way towards the sideline, so it's a longer throw. And you're right, if you miss short Reese, that DB gets to take it, collect it, and go back to the house the other direction. So you definitely want to miss long, but I just wouldn't say that long.
He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, it's Newton. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the catch. Converts on fourth down. Is still on his feet.
And that is a backbreaker if you're on defense. On fourth down, the opponent's throwing for it. Not only do you give up the first down, but you give up an explosive play. And all of a sudden now, you're reeling a little bit defensively.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just keep slinging it. That's reeled in. It's anger.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He leaves it with his back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Newton. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Might be looking to run. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. They want to run it left here. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
They'll ride the hot hand. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. It's a draw. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It's 3rd and goal, and a long way from the end zone. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. What a disappointment. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Finds his big tight end. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Dropping back, it's Newton. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Creates a little space. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
Man, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Trying to get it to the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent,